Hey everyone, it's David here. So it is the weekend, and one of the things that I've had to really learn and focus on business is having the fun that I've left my job. A lot of times it seems like it's not right if I'm not in my office working. And that's one of the obstacles I face as an entrepreneur because I feel like I always have to do something. 4-Hour Work Week is one of the best books I've ever read, and it's incredible. I'm actually reading it a second time through right now. But he talks about freeing up time, not checking email 10 times a day, not feeling like you have to work the regular 9 to 5, but you definitely have tasks to do. What is feeding the family and what is providing, and to focus more on that and less on some of the other stuff. Not that nothing's unimportant. That's also in the 7 highly habits of effective people. I hope I said that correctly. In the quadrants, he also talks about important but not urgent, important and urgent. He gives like 4 quadrants, and that's really important. So family is huge. And when I signed my kids up for soccer, it's the first time they're playing soccer. We all do jiu-jitsu, but I wanted them to be able to learn something different. So we pulled them from jiu-jitsu for a few weeks, and we're doing soccer. And what's really sad is they needed coaches really bad. So I put down that I coached before, and I filled out a couple questionnaires and stuff, but didn't hear anything. So I figured, okay, they have a coach. And my wife got a call saying, hey, David's so-and-so's coach. And my wife came up to me and she goes, you know, you're coaching. And I said, no. I said, I had no idea about that. And it's good. So yesterday we had a game, and I'm coaching very young kids, younger than I ever have before. And it's super cool. Well, I'm going to let these guys tell you about the game. Guys, come over here. Come on in here. So what happened in the game yesterday, Boo? Make a regular face.
We won.
Okay, Noah, come over here. What was the score yesterday? And they're both on the same team. What was the score yesterday, buddy?
4-0.
You want to tell that again into the camera?
4-0.
Do you have fun?
Yep.
Would you have fun if we had lost? Yes, we're out to play to have fun, but we're also like, I'm very competitive. So I'm like, I want these kids to win. In fact, I was like, changing up the diagram. I had one guy on the team who's a really good dribbler. Okay, we're good. We don't need to keep on making faces at the camera, okay? So I had one, so I actually changed it up. I was encouraging them. I was learning names, and I'm really bad with names. I'm reading the sheet several times. I'm trying to get this down. My goal was, of course, to win, but for everyone to have a good time. And the kids are like, we won. And I have 2 types of parents on the team that I've seen so far. Some that are like, hey, you won, great job. Others are like, oh, they're just out here to have fun. And I'm out here trying to make a combination of both out, but I'm trying to build up these kids' self-esteem. And it's hard for me because I'm a winner. Like, I like to get in there and like to win. And that's my objective, is how can I coach these kids into having a good time and winning. So anyway, I hope this video has been helpful. Kind of just a fun little weekend video on fatherhood, about being the dad and being more active in the family, which we all need to be. And every week we have a weekly outing where I take my kids, and it's just a father-son time. We get out, we might scooter ride, we might hike, we might go to the park, we might go to the trampoline park. Usually the things that we do that don't cost money is the greatest bonding experience. Like, we'll go to the park, and my oldest loves piling up leaves and ruffling in them, or my youngest likes doing something absolutely crazy. And it's really cool family bonding time. And those are the times. That's why I became a self-entrepreneur. That's why I work for myself. This week, my youngest is graduating from kindergarten. I want to be able to be at the graduation. I don't want to have to ask people, hey, can I go? Hey, is this okay? I want to be able to go, and I'm going to go. So these are the things that we want to do as a family, and be involved in that family time, as well as work the business. Now, right now, I'm asking myself for next week on my schedule, what am I going to be most productive within myself and within my company, and building up the company to where it needs to go. And then how am I doing in my surplus fund business? Plus, I've got 2 property flips going on right now. And how are those going? So it's really busy, and I've got to focus on everything because it's bringing in the revenue. So the business, the flipping, and everything else, I've got to focus on that and what's happening. And that's a challenge. It's a challenge to be able to focus on what I need to focus on. Hey everyone, thanks for watching. Do me a favor, give me a like if you haven't, subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and I'll see you around. Thank you.